All right. I hope everyone can hear me. All right, there we go. I think. I hope. I don't know. If y'all have trouble hearing me or whatever, let me know. I just spent so goddamn long fussing with this thing. I don't know if everything's working right. But I'm optimistic. All right, so we're gonna put this cookie dough back here and let that start thawing out because it's been hanging out in the fridge for a bit. Where did I put all that time spent getting the fucking live stream to work, and now I don't know where the goddamn cookbook is with my other recipes in it. Oh. I know what I'm doing, guys. We've got this, kind of. All right. Oh, shit, sorry about that noise. I always forget it does that. Oh, sorry. Can we even see what's going on? The setup is a little bit convoluted. My actual... See what's happening there? My actual screen is in a separate room from the kitchen, so... We, do not have the most efficient setup here. butter, sugar. So I've got several flavors of cookies that I'm making. Feel free to hang out and bullshit if you like. Let's see, we're gonna need you and definitely right away. A couple of the batches are gonna be sugar-free because they are for some friends who are diabetic. So thank God artificial sweeteners have improved over the years. Oh, damn it. This is like the worst cooking show ever. Swear to God, before this, I spent like a good 30 or 45 minutes dicking around with Stream Elements because for some reason I couldn't get it to connect to fucking YouTube and Twitch. It is fixed now, but it was a process. And I have not used this camera before, so I don't know how the mic is. So if it sucks, please say so. Or just enjoy, you know, food and my cats. Well, technically one of them is my brother's cat, but I'm still going to use it for internet points. Alright, so I don't know if anybody here needs to know how to make sugar cookies, but that was a cup of butter, and I'm about to put in a cup of sugar. Or, well, a cup of the Splenda Magic Baker sugar substitute. Not sugar specifically. But it's a 1-to-1, so it works out. Where are you? A teaspoon? It's 92 teaspoons. Sweet. You are good. Alright, there we go. That's looks pretty fluffy. I don't know, y'all are kind of serving as body doubles right now, because I am very unmotivated to bake. But I don't have a lot of time either. And 2. God damn, the music is so quiet. I can't exactly make it super loud because I might get copyrighted. But it is very quiet in here. I'm just gonna park that in the flour now. And then 2 teaspoons of baking powder. All right, let's go. Let's get something dough-like here. My mixer is making some concerning noises. Ah, hello, Suki. I just saw your messages. And yes, Merry Solstice. Okay, cool. We have cookie dough. Where is my plastic wrap? You it? You were it. Oh, shit. This is certainly not the most organized live I have done. Oh. Alright, we're going to move you over here. And I'm going to make a bunch of noise while I'm at it. Sorry. Pray for your eardrums. There you are, cling wrap. There we go. All right. All right, so we are going to knead this all together into a ball-ish thing. And then it's going to chill in the for a little bit. And I'm, god damn it, fucking. Ugh. As handy as the pot rack is, I keep whacking my head on the pots that are above me. I'm going to have to rearrange it in a more efficient fashion. I'd say put it somewhere more efficient, but I don't know if there's any place in my kitchen that is more efficient. My kitchen isn't exactly efficient. I say that might be on my end, Suki, because the internet in my area was having problems yesterday, and OBS seems to be having some difficulty staying connected today. So, like, I'm sure it doesn't help that I'm currently streaming to like 4 different platforms. It's probably putting a bit of strain on it. So that's probably more me than you. All right, there we go. Hopefully that helps. I closed out some of the extra tabs on Firefox where the music is coming from. Ah, there's my scissors. Come here, you. All right, you're gonna go in the fridge for a minute. All right, and where did my phone go? My phone got my other recipe on it. All right, and we can get the next one started. Keep losing. Oh, there's my towel. Somebody look. I'm glad someone believes in me because I'm a fucking mess today. All right, let's get these cinnamon shortbreads started here. Here we go. 2 more sticks of butter. And because I'm using salted butter, I'm going to omit the salt that's in the recipe itself. Went to the store today, and they were just, like, completely out of unsalted butter that wasn't ridiculously expensive. So, yeah, if you're ever stuck with nothing but salted butter for your baking, just omit any additional salt that's in the recipe. All right. And a 1/2 cup of brown sugar. Which, same thing, the brown sugar substitute from Splenda's Magic Baking. You're a half cup? Yes, you're my half cup. Okay. All right, let's go. And we are going to need cinnamon for this. One teaspoon. That might be about what's in here. Wash powder out of this. It's not be in the burger. Now, all right. Oh, I was supposed to add the cinnamon in with the sugar. Oops. Oh. I'm sure no one is going to die. And I think a teaspoon is about what's left in here. And then we need all right, so this one only needs 2.5 cups of flour. This one's going to have to chill for a while. This one, it looks like it's going to need to chill for about an hour. But that works out because I have like 3 or 4 other flavors there. One. Czar is 2. And there's the half. Let's see, do I have more cinnamon? All right, sweet, more cinnamon. So I will need that for later, but we're not going to worry about making the cinnamon sugar topping just yet. Because that goes on right before you bake. It's essentially a snickerdoodle shortbread is what this one is. Oh, I'm running out of cling film too. Shit. Let's try back at this. That's pretty good. That is cinnamony and buttery. I think these are going to be some good cookies. All right, there we go. We still got cats on the cat cam. We still got shit over there. He's a bum. He'll probably be there for a little bit. However, if the cats disappear, cat cam can become a fish cam, so. Which will in turn most likely turn into a dual cat and fish cam because the cats like to terrorize fish, so. All right, let's get some of this nonsense out of the way, and then we can start rolling out the doughs that are already made. Or at least in theory. Some of these are kind of bricky. Looks like I have a new follower on Twitch. I didn't see the alert. Thank you very much. Glad to have you here. All right. Much needed caffeine. Flowers. Here you are. Nice. I think we're going to start with the mint and gingerbread, since those are the smallest amounts here. They're probably going to be the ones that thaw the quickest. I've also got some coffee and pumpkin spice flavored doughs. Oh, the pumpkin's softening up nicely, too. That's a plus. We're gonna get you out of the way, too. Good job. All right. All right, all right, all right. This might get noisy and mildly aggressive because rolling dough be like that sometimes. Now, this is rolling out smoother than I thought. It felt like it was still really cold. I thought I was going to have to beat on it a bit. Don't be a dick. Don't be sticking to the rolling pin now. And for those of you wondering, yes, sometimes talking shit to your pastries is mandatory. All right, there we go. Let's do, I'm thinking stars for the peppermint. Where did my Christmas cookie cutters go? Here we go. Oh, I should probably get a pan. It would help if I think ahead. And I'm gonna need, because I don't have any counter space, I'm gonna need a stool. Scooch teacup. Ugh. Lord Almighty. I know there are things in my house that need the work a lot more, but I cannot wait until I'm able to redo my kitchen. Like the counter y'all are sitting on right now isn't even technically counter. It is a toolbox. A wooden toolbox that I cleaned and turned into makeshift counter. Ooh, can I fit a fifth star there? I've had lots of people ask me for food as Christmas gifts this year. In addition to being asked, having like 3 people ask me for cookies. I was also asked to make Chinese food. So I still have to do the shopping for that one. But contemplating a live stream where I possibly very poorly attempt to make homemade pot stickers. There we go. I think we might be able to get a dozen out of this. I don't think I get that many out of what's left here. All right. Let's give that one more roll. I think we can get an even dozen out of it. Possibly a baker's dozen. We'll find out. Oh, we are so very close to having another star. Damn it. Don't stick. Oh, okay. I think that's all we're getting out of this one. But still, a dozen? Not bad. I'm not complaining about that. There wasn't a whole lot to stove. I'm gonna pop you over here. And we will do gingerbread next. First impulse is to do gingerbread men, but that feels cliche. Maybe gingerbread windmills instead? Have a windmill. Here we go. Yeah, I think we're going to do windmills. I've had this windmill cookie cutter for like 2 years and haven't had an excuse to use it yet. This seems like a good one. And I don't think I have a house cookie cutter, but gingerbread house is also kind of okay. So, yeah, gingerbread windmills. Okay, I don't know if we'll get a dozen out of this. This is a very small match. But if we can get a half dozen, I'll be okay with that. These are going to be super cute. I am loving the way they look already. Alright, excuse me one second. I need to blow my nose. Alright, I am back. I apologize for that. Allergies have been driving me crazy. Deep cleaned my house the other day and it kicked up all the dust and just irritated my nose and throat. And like full on fucking manic, ridiculous deep clean. Like whipped out a bucket and was hand scrubbing my floor because, I don't know, manic new moon energy, I guess. That hadn't been my intention with when I started cleaning, but that's what it fucking turned into. God damn it, fucking pot hanger. Okay, quit being a dick, Cookie Dough. I'm not supposed to stay. Ooh, can we get one more? I don't think so. Not without re-rolling, at least. Oh no! Took to fall apart on me. There we go. Alright, maybe one more? Or are you going to be too dry at this point? You might get a lot of flour on you. Some cookie doughs are a little tricky. You can, depending on the kind you're working with, sometimes you can only get one or two good re-rolls out of them before they just kind of fall apart on you. Can I? I think so. I think we got it. Oh, never mind. You fell apart. Stop that. Okay, I think that one was a bust. Again, got about what I expected of it. Got 7. Alright, I think the next one we're going to do is pumpkin spice. So if you have any ideas for what shape, let me know. I don't just have Christmas cookie cutters, I have lots of random things. Things, unicorns. I do have a dragon, but I'm thinking I might save that one for the cinnamon shortbread ones. I have some ninjas too, but I'm not positive my grandma would appreciate ninja cookies. Doesn't seem like something that's up her alley. Where did the damn tube of... Oh, it's behind the sugar. Let's see, we have trees, snowmen, sleighs, stockings. I've got pumpkin if we want to be cliche about it. Or if we want to be obvious about it. I don't know if it's really cliche, but... I'm thinking maybe a tree, and then we'll do a sleigh for the cappuccino ones. If I can get it out of the tube. Come here, tube. Alright, you can almost make it fine. Alright. Oh, god damn it. Okay. You need to go somewhere else for a little while. You're driving me mad. Sorry, that's the third time since starting this stream that's been going for less than an hour that I've whacked my head on that stupid pan while it's hanging above me. No. It's sticking. God damn it. Alright. Let's get some trees. Is the music still down? I cannot hear it at all in the kitchen. That is the wrong side of the cookie cutter. How to try and cut trees out the blunt side. Yeah. Give ourselves a little more room here because this end isn't as thin as I assumed it was. And that is one for the cookie ready to go in the freezer. Okay. Well, thankfully it didn't explode, but I forgot to put soda in there earlier, and it's very frozen. Alright, where's my other cookie sheet? Here we go. Alright. Yay, more trees. We're probably gonna get quite a few out of the pumpkin and coffee ones. Those are the ones that have the most stuff. Hi, it's a kitty. One of my brother's cats has emerged from her hiding space. She is a very shy blue. Not sure if she'll show up on the cat cam or not. She gets nervous around my cats. But she and an old lady, and my two cats are like a year and a half old. So they play a little harder than she likes. You dare. Kind of have the opposite problem with the pumpkin spice that I do with the gingerbread, in that it's very soft. So it gets weird and sticky the warmer it gets. Would you stop sticking? Alright. More trees. Hello, Rachel. Glad to see you guys made it into town safely. And yes, I managed to get both of my webcams working, so yeah, Mischief is our stream overlord today. Biscuit was eating him earlier, but she's certainly on her lunch break. After Christmas, when I put the cat tree back in its normal spot, I'll probably have pointed at that corner, so you can see the cats terrorizing the fish. Right. There we go. I might be able to get more out of this bag, but not 100%. It's getting to the point where it's getting very sticky and kind of unmanageable. 8, 12. No, I did get a dozen and a half out of it, so that's not a bad at all. Shoot. You do not need pumpkin spice cookies. You. Go be stream manager. You are not quality control. Give me just one moment. I'll be right back. Apologies, I have a shirt. I think your voice texted you dirty. I'll correct Kitty to Katie. I know what you mean, though. Yes, stretch. He used to realize the camera is on him. Like he just stretched and side-eyed it. Alright, let's get this taco rolled out. Or cappuccino for you. Not sure how well you can see her because she's farther back in the frame than Mischief is, but Mayhem is asleep on the other end of the couch. And I think both of them are in frame. Alright. This one might require some rushing. Right, apologies in advance for any eardrums or shaky cam. There we go, that's a bit better. We're going to scoot you back I just about ran into that damn Barstool that I had my cookie sheet sitting on. I better not keep my counter trace, guys. God damn it. It would be lovely if you could stick it. It would also be lovely if literally everything wasn't in my way. No, your cookies are currently in the fridge chilling. So I'm also making some for my grandma and my Uncle Randy, who's coming down for Christmas. I actually made the dough for yours and Jeremy's cookies at the start of the stream. You guys are also getting, in my opinion, at least more like cookie cutters, cookie shapes. Because I don't think my grandma and my uncle will appreciate ninjas and dragons like you as much as you and Jeremy will. Alright, I'll be trying cookies from the freezer. Not sure Overlord Biscuit is back from her break. So far, they haven't murdered the Christmas tree. They've tried to eat it a few times. Like, tinsel is not safe. And only once so far have I caught any of them climbing it, and of course it was Mayhem that was climbing it. No surprise, the only surprise there that it took her as long as it did to try. Don't be a dick. One minute. Side return. More allergy meds aren't necessary because 24-hour relief my ass. You're useless. See, it's pretty entertaining during food time for the cats because we've got, my brother got an auto feeder that every like 4 hours or so will distribute 4 servings of cat food. And the two on camera right now, Bishop and Biscuit, well, anytime you hear that feeder go off, we'll straight up haul ass across the house to it. It is so funny. I need another sheet pan. I don't have a sheet pan for this. Yeah, my cats ain't going through any snow. They have like, they ain't go out in nature in general. They have no survival instinct. But with me doing sleds for the cappuccino dough, you could say that it's dashing through the snow on copious amounts of caffeine. God, how much Red Bull do you think Santa needs to keep himself awake while they're delivering presents to the entire world? Or has he just given up at this point and started doing cocaine? Probably shouldn't be making jokes like that. I'm going to get banned from one of the websites I'm streaming to right now. Alright, let's see if we can get one more good look out of this. There's another one that gets really, like, wet and sticky like the pumpkin does. That said, I am glad that I can actually read the chat from where I am. Because my screen is in the living room, not in the kitchen. Probably to set up. And so I was a little worried that I wouldn't see people's messages. But I managed to get the chat big enough that I can read them from the kitchen. Alright, we may have the other G in here. I'm running out of large ones. Oh, well, I have large ones. I only really had two good sized ones to begin with. My gun isn't going to fit the giant industrial size one like we have at work. Ain't no way my oven's not having. Just about flawless slide across the counter. Alright. We fill the rest of this pack? I think we counted. I'm sure for like 4 or 5 more on there. Get what we can out of this. I plan on sending my mom a lot of cookies. I didn't know he was coming until the last minute. And didn't budget for the extra gifts, so he's getting sent home with a big box of cookies. Might be better if I do it like this. Or maybe not. Okay. Let's go. Oh, excuse me. Look, guys. So these are set in the freezer while the oven preheats. Or at least I'm going to attempt to have them set in the freezer. My freezer is not that big either. And I should probably move plastic things off the hot stove. Or what will hot stove. Alright. So each one of those trays is going to go for between 7 and 10 minutes. Kind of depends on the thickness of your cookie and how soft you like them. I usually lean more towards the 7 side because I tend to roll mine out. And somewhere around the quarter stick. And I prefer my little side. I think I flour in coffee. I'm worried about noise making me, but not the best texture. And let's put mine over here. Alright. And while we're waiting, I do have some more icing that I can pull in the fridge. So it can start warming up. Here's some towels. Oh, we do not need to warm. Thank you very much. It's going to be a hot minute before I can roll out the sugar cookie and the cinnamon cookie dough. Because I'm actually a big old out, so I'm going to keep it. But I'm taking station prep, so you can have this. Get you cleaned off. There we go. So the ones I have picked out for Rachel and her husband are fun ones. I've got Ninja Red Men, and the dragon. You can see it. First choice would have been fairies, but I don't have fairy cookie cutters. My mom does, but she doesn't yet, so. Alright. I'm just gonna entertain ourselves for 10 minutes all of that. Does its thing. Oh, let's get that relax. All relax and ready to go. Okay. Good. I need to add a little water to thin it out, but should be good overall. And then we can make the cinnamon topic water. Okay, I'm sure I'm going to take some cinnamon. Try to dress on that so we don't take cinnamon. But whatever. There you go. Okay, here we go. That's it, so you should do it. I might finally be running out of cinnamon. I have sugar. It's not sugar. Alright, where's my sugar? Okay, look at that. We only put some first. There you are. It's possible if I made it bigger. Alright. I don't see how I'm getting that. Pull me out in here. Alright, first batch of shredded cheese. Yeah. Alright, can't move. Yeah, so it's right here because I just put a pretty down pizza in it. What's going on with pizza? Alright, and it's almost 7 minutes. You always add more time, but you can't unburn it, so we're at solidify. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be cold. Alright, one of these I'll actually use these ramekins for what I intended. I've got 2 alert chambers. I thought after I learned to make chocolate lava cake, but I actually learned to make for the interview that I have for my current job. which having to do this whole long interview where I made decorated cake and played dessert and muffins and decorated piece, and now like 75% of my makeup comes from that. I'm gonna try to get college law certified once I'm, or after New Year's, probably after tax season. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna see what my state requires. There we go. Some sugar grinds. And one chopstick. Oh Lord, almost 6. We'll see how it goes once I get all the cookies baked on the oven. I may not get macaroni tonight, but if I don't, I'll definitely make sure video it so I can put some short summers videos. I mean, the tripod is my phone, holds my new webcam, baby, holds my phone, so. There, we can put you away. I hope everyone is having a safe Christmas so far. Hopefully all your shopping is done. God knows nobody wants to be in Walmart this time of year. I certainly didn't want it before. Oh, hello, Bishop. Oh, he's obviously on the cat now. Yeah, make them find the background, but she's a lot pretty. She's a Tory and she kind of blends in with the couch. Yes, Bishop. No. You have opinions. Do you want your class? Oh, yeah. Not sure if you guys can hear him. I don't know if the webcam mic is something enough to pick him up. But he's got some very nice cycles.